The Proton pack is not a toy.
Hey everybody, welcome back again to the Proton Pack is not a toy. It's me in the flesh this time. Been doing a lot of voiceover work and compilations for pictures and video clips for the Proton Pack Detective series. I've gotten a lot of good feedback for that, and I appreciate you guys watching. Today's a little bit different. I actually got something I want to show you, do a little unboxing, and but first I got to kind of back up the train a little bit. Around October of last year, Mack's factory announced that they would be doing a Proton pack set that you would part out and order the parts. And the first thing that they offered was the actual shell. And it was a waitlist item. It started to be sent out around February. I know Jason from Ghostbusters News did his review of the one that he got on February 7th, and I kind of dragged my feet on it. I didn't know if I'd had the money to actually undertake another Proton pack build, and I decided to go for it a couple of weeks after watching Jason's video. And so I got my name on the wait list on February 19th is when I got my confirmation email. So I was number 774 on the list for the shell. And we didn't really know how quickly these were going to be rolling out. And as far as I can tell, it's not going to be a quick process. They've put out a lot of other parts that I've bought since then that haven't been waitlist items. And I've shown them to you here on the channel. So if you've been watching, you know. On Ghostbusters Day last month, the guys at Mack's factory announced that they we're going to be offering out a legacy shell. So the first one is kind of idealized, and so they've kind of streamlined it a little bit. Some of the wonkiness they've straightened out, and so it's intentionally not as wonky as some of the actual screen use props, but to a good degree. But what they also wanted to offer was the shell that was basically what Anovos has been putting out, but just in the shell form, cast off of the superhero pack. And so it's basically taken right off of a screen-used Proton pack, and it's going to have all the warts and dings and scratches and things that you would expect from looking at the pictures of the actual the superhero shell. So I was like, wow, that's a really cool offer. That's a really cool thing that they're going to be doing. And I kind of started debating whether I would be getting that one or if I would still stay on the wait list for the idealized shell. And I got to thinking about it, and the shell, or the pack that I really want to build is more of a 1984 straight out of the movie, not 30 years later, battle tested, scratched up, dinged up. Shell that it's going to be what comes with the superhero mold, because it's got a big scratch on the bottom of the cyclotron and a few more dings and dents and stuff that have come since production of the movie. So since I'm really not wanting to go that beat up battle tested route, I would rather have something that's more smooth and idealized, like the first one that they're going to offer. So that being the case, I decided, you know what, that's what I'll stay on the list, and hopefully eventually my name will come up. But I started seeing a lot of people comment, man, I really wish that I had known that the legacy one was going to be something that was going to be offered. I would have saved my money and I wouldn't have purchased the actual idealized shell. Some of these people actually had them in hand already. That got me thinking, well, if they would rather have the legacy shell and they're wanting to get out of the idealized one, maybe there's a deal to be made. So some of the comment sections, I started commenting when some people would say, oh man, I really wished I would have gotten this one. I would comment on there, let me buy yours. And not actually one that I commented on, by somebody else saw my comment and said, buy mine. So I started getting in contact with this guy. His name is Jonathan Roig, and he was kind enough to, talk back and forth with me and said, yeah, for sure, I'd like to go ahead and sell it if you're willing to buy it. I'm like, heck yeah, I'll buy it. So about a month later, we were actually finally able to make a deal after some holidays and vacations and stuff, and I was able to pay him, and he shipped it to me. I paid the sticker price for the shell as it is on the Mack's factory website, plus insurance for shipping. And then he covered the shipping price, which is awesome. So thank you so much for that, Jonathan. And it showed up today. So that's what I was here to show you guys. This giant box over here in the corner. So I've opened it just to make sure that it's not bashed in from its trip from California, but I'm going to open it here in front of you guys today. All right, you probably won't be able to see me up here, but you're here for this anyway. So he told me when he sent it that they wrapped it at UPS like a mummy, and as far as I've gotten is cutting off the tape on the top. I haven't actually taken any of this off yet, so you're looking at it with me as I do for the first time. There we go. All right, my scissors away. Finally. There we have it. So, my very own Mack's factory shell. This is what I've been waiting for, so I'm excited about. He did open it so he could take pictures of it and send it to me before. So I'm not surprised that it is open here on the bottom. Go ahead and pull that out. It does come with the labels and the instruction sheet, as it should. This little part here on the bumper where it's got the little tag parts holding it to the inside. If you want to see the inside of the shell, try to get a little light in there. Very sturdy looking, especially on the edges. It's a lot thicker than the shell I've got, in a good way. So I'm impressed. We did notice when we were looking at pictures there's a little bitty scuff mark right there, but you can't even really feel it. I might do a hammered paint job on this anyway, so we'll see how that goes. But that's going to be in future videos. And this one is shell number 0123. That's the one that I ended up with. So when my name does come up on the wait list, I won't have to buy one because I've already got this one. So I'm excited. We'll eventually do videos where we put the bumper on it, and then any subsequent parts that come along, I'll probably dry fit the parts on there, and then if I do any special paint work on it, I'll do that after I've got a majority of the actual parts that are going to fit on here. But that's for videos to come. And today's just a day of excitement knowing that I've got one, and excited to share it with you guys here today. So thank you guys for watching. I know this is a long video. Thanks for staying with me, and stay tuned for the build. And when I have more videos to show you, I will definitely post them up, and look forward to having the video build thread to go along with you guys here so we can kind of build it together in a sense. If you have any questions or anything else, please put them in the comments. And if you are excited as I am to watch the build as it does take place, go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss any of those videos when it does come to that time. So, happy day, exciting day. Thank you guys for watching. Happy building. We'll see you later.